Hey, do you know what today is? We are on the cusp of the anniversary of ChatGPT being launched to the world. That's right. 2 short years ago, ChatGPT was unleashed to the ordinary people out there like me and you, so we can all create messages that matter and irresistible offers that get results. ChatGPT has let us level the playing field when it comes to marketing our product, service, and opportunity to our ideal client, customer, or business partner. Are you using ChatGPT? ChatGPT is changing the game and it is the new way to win in the game of marketing. So, if you are not using ChatGPT for your business, you are doing your business a huge disservice. So, let me tell you how I train my clients to use ChatGPT to give their audience what they want. Prior to Chat GPT, it was kind of like a guessing game. Like, I think they might like this, or I think they might want this. We were creating stuff, crossing our fingers, hoping and praying that someone would pick up what we're putting down. Well, we don't have to do that anymore with Chat GPT because Chat GPT gives us the ability to find out what our audience is already consuming and then help us create something similar with our own secret sauce and special spin so it is uniquely identified to us. There's no more spending hours scouring the internet trying to find out what the influencers in your niche are doing. All you need to do is ask ChatGPT what the influencers in your niche are doing. But the thing is, you have to know how to talk to ChatGPT in a way to get information that you can actually use to market and promote your business. So, to get started, I'm just going to give you the overall blueprint of how this works and how I train my clients on the best way to use ChatGPT. The very first thing that you need to do, in my opinion, when getting started with ChatGPT is you need to train ChatGPT in how you want to communicate. By how you want to communicate, I mean you have to give it a style, a tone, a voice that you wanted to use for your marketing communication so it sounds genuine and authentic to who you are. Now, if you've already written some stuff like a blog or maybe an article for LinkedIn, you can copy that and then drop it in the Chat GPT and ask it to analyze it for your writing style. If you have not written anything, but there's an influencer in your niche, like someone that you want to emulate, not copy, but emulate in this digital marketing space, well, see if they've got a blog or go to their website, or you could just ask ChatGPT to analyze that writing style. So some of the people that I've been following lately, and I'm just going to randomly throw some names out here, are Myron Golden, the Business Bishop, Terry Savelle Foy, Gary V. Like, who's not following Gary V, right? Those are just a few of the names. Oh, Dr. Sonia, she's another one. Those are just a few of the people that I've been following lately because I like their style, I like how they communicate, and I like the information that they share. I could put any of those names in the Chat GPT and then ask ChatGPT to analyze that writing style and tell ChatGPT that's how I want to communicate. I can tell it to add a little humor. I can tell it to be a little cheeky. I can tell it to put some emotion in there. All of that is setting the stage for how ChatGPT is going to give you results that you can take to the bank. Now, there's other steps, and I'm going to go all through it in this video. But before that, if you don't know me, I am Cecelia Faye Morris, also known as the Digital Marketing Maven, and I teach business owners how to build their brand and business online using automation, ChatGPT, go figure, and Facebook. And wherever you're watching me, give me some likes, some love, drop a comment, and if it's YouTube, subscribe and click that bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. All right, so let's get into it. So step one, tell ChatGPT how you want to communicate. Step two, tell ChatGPT the audience that you want to attract. Now, a lot of people do this in reverse. They say, I've got this thing, ChatGPT, who are the best people for my product? I personally don't like to do that because you may find out that ChatGPT gives you an audience that you just don't connect with. I personally like to tell ChatGPT, I want to work with people that are this, right? So if I'm marketing my network marketing business, I would say I want to work with women who are 40 plus, who are professionals, they are working, they are looking for extra income, either to leave their current job or to create a safety net with extra money. Maybe they want to build a savings account for their kids who soon going to college. But whatever the case may be, they're working, they got money, they're 40, and they're looking for either a way out of their job or a way to generate more money. Those are the people that I want to communicate to when I'm talking about my network marketing business. If I'm talking about my coaching business, well, those people are people who are struggling with their marketing. They don't know how to use ChatGPT effectively. They're creating offers that nobody wants. They don't have a robust email follow-up marketing campaign, and they don't know how to effectively communicate the thing they have to offer. Those are the people that I want to work with for my coaching business. Now, you see the level of detail that I had? That is very, very important, because the more details you can be telling ChatGPT who you want to work with, the better the messages will be that they create to help you connect with your target audience. So I hope that makes sense in terms of setting the stage for how you want to communicate and who you want to communicate to. So let's say that you don't have a product. Well, then you need to ask ChatGPT, who are the influencers in your niche and what sort of things do they offer to the audience? Because if you're targeting that same audience, then you need to offer something similar but different. So that way it can be something that you can brand as your own, and you're not branding somebody else's stuff. Now, the thing about that part, though, is that if you don't have a product and you're asking ChatGPT to give you something that will connect and resonate with your audience, then you want to make sure that you ask it to give you 5 to 10 examples of things you can create. And then not only does that give you a broad swath of ideas to choose from, but the thing about this whole marketing game and the reason why it is changing is because I wish everything that I touch turned to gold, right? I have launches that launch the crickets, but then I have other launches that go like gangbusters. I don't know why that is, and I'm still in the analysis phase. I mean, I've created probably 40, 50 different offers in the time that I have been in this online space since 2018. I've got my offer that is steady Eddie. I never have to worry about it. But then when I launch something new, like I did when ChatGPT came out, there was a lot of trial and error that goes in there. So when you ask ChatGPT to give you 5 to 10 examples of some things you can do, again, you have a broad swath of offers, but you also have things you can pick from in order to find out what it is that your audience wants. All right, so that is what to do if you don't have an offer and if you do have an offer. So right now, you set the stage on how we want to communicate. We have told it the audience that we have. We're either going to tell ChatGPT the offer that we have, or we're going to ask ChatGPT to give us some suggestions of offers that will resonate with the audience. Now, when you're asking for suggestions, you need to have an idea of what it is that you do. Are you a health and wellness coach? Are you a relationship coach? Are you someone who's going to help people transition out of the workforce? Are you somebody who's going to help people transition into the workforce, right? Maybe there's some people out there that spent their early adult years raising a family, and now they're an empty nester and they're ready to get back in the marketplace. And those are the people that you're targeting. You got to have a general idea of what you're going to offer. And then you can ask ChatGPT to help you expound on that, as well as to help market that. So now that you've either got your offer because you already have something, or you had ChatGPT help you come up with some offer ideas, now it's time to come up with your lead magnet. And this is where people get it twisted, in my opinion. People think that their offer is their lead magnet. That is not the case. Your offer is the thing that will help people get results better, faster, easier than if they just use your lead magnet alone. Your lead magnet is the lead in to your core offer. For example, with my ChatGPT stuff, which I'm going to offer you at the end of this video, my ChatGPT stuff is an AI marketing workshop. It's a 1-hour video of a workshop that I did where I showed people how to create an entire marketing campaign. People paid to come to this event, and they watched me do it live and in real time with ChatGPT. And I gave them the exact prompts that I used in that video. So if you get the AI workshop, the next thing you can get after that is the Ultimate AI Toolkit, which is my DIY AI course. So my core offer is my DIY AI course, but my lead magnet is the AI workshop, which will give you an idea of what's possible when you use ChatGPT effectively, and you're going to get the prompt so that way you can say the right stuff to ChatGPT so you can get results that are actually usable and you can take to the bank. The thing about ChatGPT, garbage in, garbage out. It's got to have the right prompt, and you got to say the right thing, or else you're going to get a bunch of gibberish and gobbledygook, and then you're going to say, ChatGPT sucks. This thing doesn't work. When it's not ChatGPT, it's you. So that is the AI marketing workshop, which again, I'm going to give you a link to get that if you want to get your hands on it. It's 1 hour of juicy goodness that will help you effectively use ChatGPT in your business, because the reality of the situation, people, is the new way to win in marketing is to use ChatGPT. The old way, again, is to scour the internet, seeing what your influencers are doing, maybe get on their email list, which I suggest you do anyway, so that way you can see what they're saying and how they're saying it. And then coming up with your own offers and then trying to build it out on your own. All of that is both tedious and time consuming when you can create an entire marketing campaign in a weekend, including the email follow up. And that's exactly what you'll get inside of the AI marketing workshop that I did. All right, so now we've got our tone, we've got our audience, we've got our offer, and we have got our lead magnet. Now, when you're talking to ChatGPT about the lead magnet is the thing that gives people a quick win. So for me, my lead magnet is the ChatGPT starter kit. It's a free thing that gets you acclimated with ChatGPT. From the starter kit, then you get the AI marketing workshop. From the workshop, you get the ultimate AI toolkit. But the workshop and the toolkit will help make the starter kit all make sense. But you see how they flow? And that's what you need. You need a flow, because at the end of the day, none of us in this online space are running charities, we're running businesses. And the only way you can have a successful business is to have an offer. And it has to be an offer that people actually want. So how do you find out if people want what you have? Well, you can do a Google search. If you type in anything in Google, if you'll notice on the top left, it'll tell you how large the audience is for that search term that you typed in. Now, I can't give you numbers on what's a good search term number or whatever, but you want to make sure that there's a large enough audience for people who have a problem that you can solve, or else you might as well, do something for a hobby, because if you're not solving a problem for a large enough audience, you're not going to make any money. And a Google search will tell you if people are actually searching for that thing that you want to create. But ChatGPT helps level the playing field, because it will tell you the types of things that your audience is already consuming. So pre-ChatGPT, 2 short years ago, can you believe it's been 2 years? Pre-ChatGPT, we had to come up with some offers. Maybe we kind of drip it out into Facebook groups. Maybe we put it on LinkedIn. Maybe we drop it in some LinkedIn groups to see if there was some interest for it. And if there is, then we're like, ooh, yay, goody, goody. And then we're off to the races. But more often than not, you're probably finding that there's not much interest. Why? Because you're plopping your stuff in these free groups and you're posting it on your social sites when only 3% of the people will actually see your stuff. If you really want to know if you have a viable offer, I suggest that you want a low-cost Facebook ad, because the people will get it for free. You got to do it for free because you need to see if there's a market, but you can test that market out with like $25, $30. Then you can put a price on it because you've proven the concept. Once you have proof of concept, then you can put some money behind it. But you're not spending all your time creating this thing that nobody wants, right? So that's another way ChatGPT levels the playing field. So just to recap, we have our tone and voice, we have our audience, we have our offer, we've got our lead magnet. Now what we need is a marketing campaign. What I mean by marketing campaign is we need to have a way to, 1, let people know we have this thing, and 2, collect their name and email so that way we can deliver on this thing that we have. If you don't have a robust email follow-up series, then it's just going to fall flat. Only 3%, I know 3% is like the magic number, right? Only 3% of people will take you up on your offer when they see it the first time. What do you do with the other 97%? Well, it takes anywhere from 20 hours and 7 to 11 touches before people make a buying decision. How are you going to get to that 20 hours and 7 to 11 touches? With your email marketing follow-up campaign, which is another beautiful thing that ChatGPT is able to do for us. You can create an entire email marketing campaign literally in like 20 minutes, if not less, right? But you don't want just any email marketing campaign. You want to be specific on how you're doing your marketing campaign. I have some little notes here. That's what I'm looking for on how to do this email marketing thing, because I really like the blueprint that someone put out there. And I was like, oh yeah, I need to look at implementing this or whatever. So, but there's a whole series. So when people opt in, email number 1 says, here's that thing you offered. And if they didn't get your upsell, you can say, oh, and by the way, you can still get this thing here for this price. The second email will be something where you're sharing a tip on how they can improve their results. The next email will be maybe sharing a testimonial of someone who's used what you have to get something spectacular. And you just keep going on there. I tell people, they like, well, how long does the email series need to be? For me, I like to communicate with people every day for the first 7 days. After the 7 days, it's every other day. I do that for 10 days. So that is a total of 12 emails. After the 10th day, which is 17 days in the series, then I do every third day. And then after that, it just becomes, when I have something that I want to talk about, or they opt out of my email list, whatever comes first. And how long do you do it? You keep doing it until they buy or they opt out. That's just it, right? But how are you going to keep coming up with all of this email marketing? You're going to do it with ChatGPT. Again, ChatGPT is a phenomenal tool. If you have not taken advantage of the beauty that ChatGPT gives us as digital marketers in this online space, you are missing out on a gold mine, my friends. So, with that being said, I'm going to offer you today the ChatGPT Starter Kit. In full transparency, once you sign up for the kit, you're going to get an opportunity to get the AI Marketing Workshop, which is a 1-hour workshop where I show you how I created an entire marketing campaign with emails in an hour. And then from there, you're going to get an offer for the Ultimate AI Toolkit. That's how my funnel works. That's how my stuff works. And that way you can see everything in action. And if you get it and you're like, this isn't what I thought it was, or this wasn't what I expected, I'm cool with that. Just let me know. And I will be happy to have a conversation to see what I can do to make your life easier using ChatGPT. I don't offer money back guarantees because this is digital marketing. And at the end of the day, you're getting my intellectual property. But I'm more than happy to work with you to help you get the results that I know you need, want, and desire in your business. So make sure you click somewhere around this video. Let's get you started with ChatGPT, new way to win in the marketing game. That starter kit, and if you're up for it, upgrade to the workbook and upgrade to the Ultimate AI Toolkit. That course will definitely help you. The AI workshop is the way to create a marketing campaign in a weekend. In my case, an hour, but you need to tweak it and stuff. So give yourself a little more time. The Ultimate AI Toolkit is for your everyday marketing, and it's got a lot of stuff in there, like how to create quizzes, how to do surveys, video scripts. The course is very, very comprehensive because that's the type of girl I am. So go ahead, click somewhere around this video to get the ChatGPT Starter Kit, and then you decide where you want to go from there. So that is it for today's video. I do thank you for watching, and I want you to win in the new way of marketing. So make sure, if you are watching me anywhere, to give me some likes, some love, drop a comment, and if it's YouTube, subscribe and click that bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.